Hey, what is up, guys? Welcome to the Saturday morning meeting. Me and Mr. Chin welcome you all. Hope you're all doing good today. Man, I scrambled to get this stream together. I think I got it all set up though. Hope you guys are doing well out there. I am going to send the members link to this live stream right now. All right, just posted it. So if you're a member of the channel, you click that link, go to our community posts on YouTube, and you can join me right here on this stream. It'd be great to have you. I got a few trivia questions for you guys. I think I'm going to start doing Saturday is going to be a little trivia day, which would be cool. I can't do the live streams like Cassie and I used to, but I didn't have time to make new graphics and get new questions. So I pulled some more from that previous live stream we did with Sean White. And yeah, we'll see how it goes, you know. But 35 folks in here already. I got to tell you, this is a brand new, nice little kind of a shirt hoodie Cassie got me. I figured I've never worn it. I was like, all right, fresh face, new year, let's bust it out. But I was looking in the mirror. I'm like, gosh, shaving this beard is the best thing I've ever done as far as motivation goes. I'm telling you guys, it is going to keep me on track big time. Anyway, how you guys doing? Those of you who saw my short yesterday, I had some incredible pork steak for my first meal, and I had the same thing for dinner. It was delicious. It was very good. And I cooked them in the oven a new way. And I'll probably do a little video on it because it turned out so good. I was just blown away. It came out so darn good. And I looked up a bunch of recipes on YouTube, pork steak in the oven. All of them, if I had done it how they said, it would have been horrible and overcooked. So I probably have that video coming to you shortly, right along with that rib recipe, right, Aaron? Anyway, I want to say hi to a few of you. Remember, the members, that link is out now, so you can join me. What's up, JD? 219.8. Right on, man. Good to see you. How's the weather out there today, JD? It's cold and rainy here in South Carolina today. It's 48 degrees right now. It's not bad. Not too bad. Cowgirl, good morning. Getting in here early so I can start my daily mile. Chose treadmill today. Then there will be food. Right on, Cowgirl. Saw you in group yesterday. Not going to be late today. Right on, Oopsie. Very cool. Great to see you. Brianna, good morning, everyone. What's up, Brianna? Happy Saturday. Lisa, hello, all. Man, you guys brighten up my morning. B. Osborne, good morning, everyone. What's up, B? Yeah, I was stressed getting this stream together. And, whenever you're trying something new, I was a little rushed. I worked on it some last night. Shellbell, good morning, mate. Lance is live. Today is a great day. Is Lance, he's still doing his weekend streams? I got to get over there and say what's up. I've been in a couple of them with him. Morning, friends. What's up, Aaron? I was just chilling with Lance in his meeting. Well, hopefully Lance will join us on here. I sent out the link, guys. Aaron, come on in. I'm going to bring anybody who wants to join me. I'll bring on one at a time. Maybe throw a little trivia question your way, and the audience can help you out. So be cool. Or maybe no one will show up. Maybe no member wants to get on with me. Maybe they're afraid of this Mr. Chin. Jeff, what is up, man? Great to see you. Kel, good morning, Kel. As always, awesome to see you, Kel. Laugh out loud, maybe. Come on now. If I'm on here with this Mr. Chin, you got to get on here too, Shellbell. Jeff, I am Aaron. We're all Aaron. Was that off of Walking Dead? I am Negan. We're all Negan. Coming from Lance's live stream. Oh, man, I'm feeling guilty. Well, I was getting this together. There's no way I could have made it today. Charisse, good morning, Larry. I'm down 2 pounds thanks to you. Cherry, right on, Cherry. Very cool. I think I'm saying your name right there, right, Cherry? All right. Okay, we got our first taker. Let's see who's in here. We got Lance. Awesome. Very cool. Lance, I'll bring you in here in just a second. Cheeto the Magnificent, good morning. Debbie, hello, hello. Tammy with an I, good morning. Great to see you. Great to see y'all. Liz, good morning to you. Keith and Tiffany, morning. I like that name. Keith and Tiffany, all good. Hey, John, awesome. You stopped by. Very cool. Good morning, family. Great to see y'all, especially Larry. Oh, thanks, Don. Kill the hive mind. No chance. What's that referring to? Kill the hive mind. Mary, good morning, everyone. I'm hoping to start a 48-hour fast after my dinner tonight. Hubby goes back to work tomorrow night, and it'll be easier to do it when he's going to be away or asleep. Laugh out loud. Right, Mary? No temptations. Well, good for you, tempting that fast. Frank, hey, gang. Forgot about the time. Hope everyone's doing well. Right on, Frank. Cher. Hey, Cher. What's up? The fresh face is a good look for you. It's a scary look. Man, no hiding this Mr. Chin now. Ha ha ha, ribs. Oh, Aaron, I remember. I want to get the ribs at that specific meat market. So, definitely. All right. Well, get any more hellos here. What's up, Joshua? Good morning. There she is, Sarah. Good morning, Carnivore Quest Warriors. Larry, I'm liking the new look. I think you look more metal this way. Really? I don't know about that. Well, thanks, Sarah. Dougie, hello, Larry. I'm driving around doing errands, so I'll be listening. All right, all right. Very cool. Annie, good morning to you, my dear. Morning, Warriors. Hey, Chris. And I want to make sure I catch up. Just say hi to everybody real quick. Yvonne, what's up? Good morning. Day 3 online diet for 30 days. Leftover steak bites and beef fat trimming for my first meal right now. Awesome. Well, enjoy that meal while you're kicking it in the morning meeting here on Carnivore Quest. Awesome. Marina, good morning to you. I love to hear what you guys are eating today. You know, when we're going to have a guest on like this, can't get to every comment, you know that. So the comments will be sporadic, but you guys can definitely participate in any trivia we do. That's the point, right? Debbie, come on now. I don't like showing myself on video. Just look at this chin. I'm going to keep talking about Mr. Chin, Debbie. Well, I understand, but you'd be more than welcome on here. No one will, everybody would embrace you. Trust me. Tracy, I would like to see the pork steak video. Cool. Yeah, I'm going to do it very soon too, because I can get pork steak at Food Line. Larry, we're all here to see your clean chin. Laugh out loud. Camille, happy Saturday, everyone. I just woke up hungry this morning. I just devoured Ketovore breakfast, crispy bacon, and 3 egg veggie omelet. Nice. Kicking butt on Ketovore, Swan. Very cool. All right. Aaron will jump on with me tomorrow. Okay. Fuels, got to say hi. What's up? Morning. I got a family photo shoot this morning, but I'll join you tomorrow. Okay. All right. All right. Well, I want to bring on Lance here. He's been waiting patiently. Hey, brother. How you doing?
Doing very good. How are you doing today?
I'm good, man. Are you, do you have a good time in your stream?
Yeah, it was all right. I always get nervous before I do them. It just.
I totally get it. I totally get it. You get a little butterflies every time you start, even
Yeah.
no matter how long I do them, that still happens.
And your video last night, man, I'm sitting at a hockey game and I got a notification that you did a video. I pull it up and your first thing, Mr. Chin, man, I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, well, I'm glad I gave you a chuckle, man. That was the point, I was like, a couple of people commented some things, and I'm like, hey, if you can't laugh at yourself, but it's just the way it is. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that was
very
awesome.
cool. That's my thing. Mr. Chin's hanging out with me for a while until he disappears,
Yeah,
I got to ask you, Lance, are you a baseball fan?
baseball, no.
Okay.
I
Okay. Because I have a trivia question that I had for Sean White, but yeah, some of my trivia questions when we used to do the lives were geared toward the guest. So
yeah.
I'm not going to ask you that question if because it's a tough question, even if you're a baseball fan. So I won't ask you that one.
Cal Ripken Jr.
Is that about all you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if we get someone else on here, we'll ask to see if they're a baseball fan. All right, Kelly, I see you backstage. Once we've done chatting with Lance here, I'll bring you on, Kelly. Great to see you. And I don't want to lose my place in the comments. But how's World Carnivore Month going for you so far, Lance?
So far, so good. I did eat on the first. I'm doing the rolling fast, which is exactly what you were saying. I'll fast for so long, then I have a small window where I get to eat, and then right back into a fast.
So
So
like a
on the first,
76-hour fast, and then you eat for a couple days, and then go right back into the 70s like
right,
that. Okay.
doing rolling 48 to 72-hour fast. So basically, it's probably going to be around 60 hours, and then I'll
Okay.
have a 12-hour eating window, and then right back into a fast. So
Awesome. Now,
it
did you finish the alternate day fasting in December?
no, I
You-
didn't. My wife and I talked about it because my mom, she's in her 80s and she cooked a lot of the old fashioned Norwegian, Scandinavian delicacies for the holiday. And she
Nice.
cooked them with less sugar for us. So,
Couldn't say no.
yeah. So we decided that we would have some of them to make her feel better and, not to, just to be kind to my mom. And it didn't go well for us. I got down to 213 pounds doing the sardine diet or sardine fast.
Uh-huh.
And I went all the way back up to 222 pounds. So I gained 9 pounds in basically 4 days.
Wow. Yeah, right. I mean, it's just amazing. You just start consuming the carbohydrates and it just soaks up the water like a sponge.
And you said it in the meeting the other day that, yeah, urinating constant.
Yeah.
It's amazing how much comes out of you.
Yep. At my last night, I was up, I normally I'm not to the point yet where I got to get up multiple times a night to go. But except when I'm in this phase of it, when I'm letting go all the water, and I was up like 4 times last night, you know, it's like,
It, it
but
gets
that,
rough.
oh yeah, yeah. And then through the day, but I don't know. Whenever it starts happening along with the diarrhea, TMI, I get excited because that means your body's transitioning into being fat adapted and you're going to be feeling good,
Yeah.
So
I
it's
know. My
definitely
wife
a
is doing that transition yesterday.
yeah, really.
Yep.
Yeah, I've already started to. My number two definitely got solid again, very solid when the second half of December when I went crazy, and I mean my stools were what most people would call normal, and
Right.
then already they're everything's slipping and sliding already. So, and it'll be that way for those of you who are just starting the carnivore diet. You can expect your stools to be pretty loose for a couple weeks, maybe even longer for some people.
Yeah.
So, it's
Some
so good to
people
see
are
you.
blessed and they don't have any of that issue.
I've talked to a couple of people, maybe hit them for a day and then they never
Yeah.
have a problem with it,
And
which is nice.
that's so nice. Even breaking a fast like a 72-hour fast, I have to be careful on that because that will come out loose really quick too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, awesome, man. All right. Well, I got a trivia question for you. Now, audience, you guys are going to play along and help Lance out here. I'm going to have a
Yeah, because
question.
I need the help.
Now, again, these are very old questions. They're not the best, but I didn't have time to make all these graphics. So now, doing this every Saturday, I'll only have to make like maybe 10 graphics. But let me see here. We'll go with this one because I don't have an ending graphic. All right, Lance and the audience. Here we go. All right, 7 years ago, our fathers brought forth upon this continent a new nation, conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all men are created equal. How many years is 7? How many years is 7? Audience, you gonna help Lance out, or does Lance know it already?
I actually used to know that number, and I can't think of it for the life of me what it actually is anymore.
Been a while, right?
Right.
All right, 7 years ago. I don't see anybody in the comments. What's that?
Isn't a score?
Let me pull it up again.
I want to say it's like 20 years, isn't it? So 4 score.
How many years is
It's either
7? Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what you got to figure out, right? Is how many years is a score?
And I believe 4 score is 20 years. So 4 score and 7 would be okay. Doesn't matter. 87. Thanks,
Okay.
Susan.
All right, Aaron thinks it's one year after 6. Cowgirl says 63. I think.
That's a good one.
63, I think, and JD putting up some Spanish there. I can't do it. Susan says 87 years. Kel 87. All right, that looks like the consensus.
Yeah, Kel's score is 20.
Yep, and it's funny when I did the live stream with Sean originally, I didn't have, I didn't upload the answer graphic, so all I can say is you guys are correct. I don't have a graphic for it, but yeah, it is 87 years.
87. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess I remember looking that up, and a score, like a dozen is 12. Well, a score came from actually, I believe it was sheep herders keeping track of their sheep,
Right.
and they called 20 sheep a score. So
I've had looked that up before too, but I couldn't remember if it was 10 or 20. And it's such a long time ago that I looked that up.
It's crazy. People, even the average, most people back then talked so eloquently and they wrote so eloquent, right? You read old letters from soldiers home, even during World War II, and it's just amazing how much more educated our society was, but all right. Well, Lance, it was great to see you. I'm going to bring on Kelly here. All right, brother.
All right. Have a great one.
Yeah. Hopefully you make it tomorrow too.
I'll be here.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, my man.
I'm helping you out.
Hey, let me see that again. I didn't see that on there because you're blocked from me. Oh, very cool. Man, that looks good on you.
It's a nice shirt. It fits really well.
Oh, awesome. What size is that?
This is large.
Wow, look at you, skinny man. Well, thanks so much for that support, Lance. We'll talk to you later. All right, brother.
All right, have a good one.
All right, man. All right, and we got Carrie in the wings. Carrie, give me 2 more seconds. Or Kelly, sorry. Give me 2 more seconds. I just want to see if there's anyone new I want to say hi to. No. All right, I'm all caught up with everybody. Angel, what's up? Good morning, Larry. I've been following you for a long time. Love your story because it parallels mine. Keep fighting the good fights. I'm back on since 1-1. Missed the beard, brother. Yeah, I hear you, Angel. Well, that's awesome, man. Glad you're back on. So many of us started on the first. Even Lance strayed a little, which Lance is like, man, he's hard as a rock. Lance has had great success on Carnivore. And he slipped up a little bit. Maybe not even, he didn't slip up. He just made, he made some choices. But Lance will get right back. He'll bounce back quick. I guarantee that. I'm food prepping, so I'm up and down and trying not to type with greasy fingers. All right, Shelvell. Well, food prepping is important for success, so fire it up. Kelly, good morning. Bacon and hamburger omelets. Awesome. So cool that we get to watch your beard grow back. Oh, Kel. There's Joyce. Hey, Joyce, how are you? Good morning, all. Losing water weight each day since Carby week between the two holidays. Down 2 pounds, smoked pork butt and scrambled eggs while watching. Great, Joyce. Great to see you. Larry, every time you say Mr. Chin, the song Mrs. Sun and Mr. Golden Sun pops up in my head. I'm not familiar with that one, though, Debbie. That's Senora Chin. All right. I want to see if we got anybody new in here to say hi. Wendy O. Hey, all. Last day of sanity as we head back to Albany, Georgia tomorrow to start trial all over again Monday. So stressful for my family and me. Last time we were there, I stuck to the plan very well. Hopefully, the same this time. Prayers requested for us all. All right, prayers requested for Wendy and the fam. Traveling mercies too. Let me get a little photo of that, Wendy. Just real quick. Sorry, guys. You know the drill. All right, cool. All right, let's bring on Kelly. He has been waiting patiently, and I really appreciate you stopping by, Kelly. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah, man. It's been a little while since we've talked. We saw each other on the members live last month?
Yeah,
Yeah. So how you doing? How's your New Year going so far?
doing pretty good. We just got back. I was on a mission trip with a team through this local Baptist association, and we built a home for a family in Mexico. I'll show you that we had a team of 30. And the house is right beside it. Basically, what it is it's not about the house. The house is a tool, but it's about bringing Christ in that home, the family, save. And then this whole time, we're building out in the middle of nowhere on this, where this house is. And we had 5 or 6 families come up. How do we get a house? And, we always had to get the missionary, and the missionary, talk to them, best he can in Spanish. And basically they have to go through the pastor in that area, and then they have to actually apply for the home. And it could take up to 2 years, but once they get accepted, then they get what they call, if you see in the background, this yellow plaque right here, this goes on the land. And that's the promise that they're going to have a hope that there's a house built. And then when they get that and the house is completed, this gets removed. This gets put on top of their door, meaning that God had promised. And basically what it is to bring Jesus into the home.
That is amazing, man. That is so cool. How long were you down there?
I was down there for about a week. I left last Saturday, and we got back about 4 p.m. yesterday.
Oh man, that's incredible. That what area in Mexico? I've been to a lot of parts of Baja, Mexico.
Acuna. It's just right on the other side of Del Rio, Texas.
Okay. Well, very cool, man. Doing the Lord's work, right?
Yeah, this was my 6th build. Unfortunately, we do it twice a year in our area, but unfortunately, the May trip I'm gonna have to hold off because I'm gonna have to have hip replacement surgery. I have a bad hip, and I knew I had it for a while. And when I went carnivore, all the inflammation went away. But I noticed, and as time go, I started having this leg discrepancy. And I'll always, if anybody sees my videos, they'll notice that I walk with a limp. And so I couldn't be able to afford to take off work because, I needed my full paycheck to pay bills. I got to a point where something came in the mail. I got everything consolidated down to one, small debt relief bill. And now I can get my hip. And then I had an MRI done, and it showed that I had avascular necrosis, meaning the severe deterioration of the hip. So I get to see the specialist on the 13th, and hopefully by February I can get this hip replaced. So by summer I can be ready to go.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, gosh, nowadays, from everything I've heard, hip replacements are pretty routine, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's like they used to be like my mom had knee replacement surgery and she was in the hospital for 4 or 5 days. Now they get you right up and you're out the same day unless it's by
wow,
choice.
just that amount of technology's just skyrocketed. That's crazy. Awesome. Well, I want to make a note to be praying for you too. When do you have your surgery?
I haven't had this scheduled yet, but I'm hoping I see the specialist on January 13th and then we go from there. I'm hoping
Okay.
by February I have it.
Okay. Well, after you see the specialist, definitely let us know what's up here in the morning meeting.
Will do.
Okay, cool. Very cool. And you're doing well on your carnivore diet so far for the new
Pretty
year?
much, the only thing is like I did a video last week prepping for this mission trip because I want to stay true because even though I'm in Mexico, we're at a church where we stay. They feed us dinner, they feed us supper, and then of course we have to pack a sack lunch. I wanted to stay carnivore, so I took beef sticks, I dehydrated beef jerky, I took some bacon with me that I pre-cooked. I took some spam with me just in case I want something hot. I had cheap air fryer I brought with me. And most of the meals, there was carbs. I didn't eat the carbs part, but they had eggs, they had sausage. I ate that part. I think there was one meal that I did not eat. And then the last night they had tamales. So I picked through the best I could to get all the meat out of the tamales. So I'm sure I had a little bit of the masa.
Right, right.
But, one thing about it is like, no matter what, if, time to time, I might have a potato, time to time, I do fermented vegetables time to time. But other than that, I stay pretty much true. I gained a little bit of weight on this trip, but most of it is because of fluid, sitting, riding in a van, driving, and being cramped in a 15-passenger van. Even though I was the driver and front passenger, for me, it was so cramped that it was stoving up my hip where it was stiff.
Oh, I
And
bet.
so most of it is like I didn't like my waist did not change or nothing like that. Most of it's just fluid weight from sitting around. When you're driving 10 hours one day, 7 hours the next, that's hard on your body because you're not getting the movement like you normally do. But other than that, I stay pretty much true. Now for this, I'm getting ready to do a video and then I'll have, a little short snippet of the house, how it's being built. But part of it is a follow-up from my video that I just made last week. And it's going to be the thumbnail say what happened. And I'm going to explain a little bit about, me staying true to the carnivore, but being on my normal routine. It was not easy when you have everybody else that's, just eating regular food. They eat breakfast and they have snacks and stuff. So you do your best you can to prepare yourself because for me, if I'm driving by myself, I don't even worry about stopping or eating or anything. I can do fine. I can fast while I'm driving because I'm not using hardly any energy except for, steering and driving my vehicle. But with everybody else, someone's eating a snack and they're like, oh man, I'm hungry. Even though you're not
Yeah.
hungry, you have that sense. So it's like, well, get a beef stick out, or well, I'll get me some cheese, these, parm crisps, all carnivore, like a carnivore snack,
Right.
or like I normally don't eat breakfast. I don't break my fast till like noon, 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock. So I eat 1 to 2 meals a day. And it's kind of hard when you have a schedule. So you eat breakfast 6 o'clock in the morning, and then everybody's eating here. So you eat, around noon on the job site, and then supper's around 6, 7, whenever it is. And so it threw my routine off. But hopefully maybe that was a reset for my body, because I noticed in my body, there was a couple times I felt like, man, I feel like I'm, it's not like I'm fever burn up, but it's like my metabolism came up because I feel like I'm hot.
Really?
So
Well, it sounds like you did great, as far as, everything you were having to deal with, everything around you. It sounds like you did all right. Yeah, that's very cool. All right. Well, are you a baseball fan?
I am. I'm a St. Louis Cardinals fan. Right now, in the last couple years, St. Louis kind of was on the downside, but
All right.
yeah, I do like watching baseball.
Okay. Well, do you want the trivia with the baseball question, or you want another one? Because this one's about the Atlanta Braves. Do you know much about them?
A little bit, not much.
Yeah, we'll save it because it's pretty specific. Because I originally made it for one person. So, all right, we'll go with this one. Everybody, you got to help Kelly here with this trivia question. This one's from pop culture, and I want to make sure I got it right. All right, here it is. What is this creature, and what did his owners name him?
Oh man, I remember watching that movie.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a little pop culture right here. What's the creature called, and what did his owners name him? Now you got some help, Kelly. Everybody in the comments is going to help you out. So let me pull that up.
Oh, Gizmo.
Oh, okay. All right. That's his name. Yep.
Yeah, they helped me out. I forgot about it. Gizmo is what he named him.
Yep. That's exactly right. But what kind of creature is he? What was his name of his species?
That one I don't know.
Wendy O says he's a gremlin. If you get water on him, he turns into a gremlin. Wendy, or no, not water. If they eat after midnight. But I'll give the final guess to you, Kelly. You can look at everybody's comments.
Oh wow!
I wish I had some Jeopardy music.
Let's see. We'll go with North Dakota Carnivore Lance is Amogaway. I can't even pronounce it. It sounds like a native name there, but Mogwai. Is that correct?
I don't know. There's a consensus here. Marine's saying the same thing.
I mean, Gizmo I know was his name, but
yep, Gizmo the Mogwai. All right, well, let's see here. Yeah, and the answer is he's a Mogwai, and his name is Gizmo. Good job, guys. Good job helping Kelly out here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I love that movie when I was a kid. I didn't know if you were quite old enough. Do you remember when that came out? Are you old
I
enough?
had to come out in the 80s. I was probably a young kid, at least after kindergarten, first grade.
Yeah. Well, how old are you? How old are you, bud?
47.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You were a little younger than me. I got you beat by 4 years. Let me pull that down, y'all. Oops. That's not the way to do it, Larry. There we go. There we are. Well, Kelly, it was great to talk to you, man. And hey, thank you for doing the Lord's work. You know what I mean? My brother-in-law here in South Carolina, he's a director of Homes for Hope, and they build houses for very low income people. And I think they just built their 500th house. And you know, it's a Christian ministry. And yeah, I want to thank you, man. That's awesome.
You're welcome.
All right, it was great to talk to you. Hopefully, we'll see you here tomorrow if you can make it.
Well, it depends on the time. I got church in the morning, so
I got you. I thought about changing the time on Sundays. I'm not going to tomorrow, but I thought for that very reason. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are in worship. So, all right. Well, you have a good day, man. It was great seeing you.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, Kelly. Man, it's so awesome to talk to you guys. Members, I put out the link. The link is in a community post. You guys go to the community post and you can join me here on the stream. And if you're not a member and you want to come on here and talk with me and Mr. Chin, you can hit the join button down below. And for as little as $2.99, you can become a member. And I think our ribeye level is $7.99 if you want to show a little more support. Artie Champ, Bright Light. Yep, they didn't like Bright Light. You couldn't feed him after midnight, and you couldn't get him wet. I always wondered too, like, well, how long after midnight can't you feed him? You know, when does that end? When the sun comes up? Wherever you are in the world? Cassie and I were actually just talking about that about 2 weeks ago. We caught the second half of that movie, and I hadn't seen it in a long time. But any more members? Okay, well, I got one for you guys. This one is a video question. I pulled this from Sean's live stream. Since I don't have any more guests here waiting, I'm going to go ahead and do this one. A little trivia action for you. Get your mental clarity thinking caps on. All right. Who's ever heard of Carl Sagan? That's probably one of my favorite astronomers. Definitely growing up. Let me find it here. Okay, so the question and the answer is in video form. So I'll have you guys take your best guess after this first segment.
To write large numbers. You can.
I want to add too, I forgot to, this is Carl Sagan in the late 70s. So famous astronomer. Y'all don't know, you youngsters.
Write the number 1,000 as 10 to the power 3, meaning a 1 followed by 3 zeros. Or a million is written as 10 to the power 6, meaning a 1 followed by 6 zeros. There's no largest number. If anybody gives you a candidate largest number, you can always add the number 1 to it. But there certainly are very big numbers. The American mathematician Edward Kasner once asked his young nephew to invent a name for an extremely large number, 10 to the power 100, which I can't write out all the zeros in this page for because there isn't room on the page. The boy called it...
All right, Sean. What did the boy name it? And here are your multiple choices here. A nonillion, B, an omega M, C, a metaplex, or D, a Google.
All right, y'all. There's your choices. A nonillion, a mega M, metaplex, or a Google. A 1 followed by 100 zeros. Anybody know? I was a huge Carl Sagan fan, if you can tell. Cassie and I used to watch his series Cosmos when we first got married all the time. Oh, since I don't have a guest, I decided to do this one. Let's see here. All right. Hey, Leah, how you doing today? Great to see you. Doing something a little different here today, Leah. Leah, you're a member of the channel. You can join me here on screen if you'd like. I put out a community post right when the stream started. You click the link on your phone and you can join me right on here. Sean Clay, what's up? I don't know if I said, okay, yeah, okay. All right, Chris says it's a Google. You spelled it wrong, Chris. That's the modern Google. Kel says D, Google. Wow, everybody says a Google. Melissa, hey, how you doing? Sneaking in. What's up? We're just doing something a little different here today, Melissa. A little carnivore action, or so I say the brutal human diet, and a little trivia. GGD. Wow, it's a consensus. Okay. And Melissa, day 1 smashed. Awesome. That's really good to hear, Melissa. Feels good, doesn't it? Get that day 1 under your belt. Let's see here. And yeah, it's a consensus, a Google. All right, well, let's see. The answer comes in form of video. Here we go.
a Google.
Ooh.
If you think a Google is large, consider a Googleplex. It's 10 to the power of a Google. That is a 1 followed not by 100 zeros, but by a Google zeros. The total number of elementary particles, protons, neutrons, and electrons in the accessible universe is of the order of 10 to the 80th, a 1 followed by 80 zeros, still much, much less than a Google, and vastly less than a Googleplex. And yet, these numbers, the Google and the Googleplex, do not approach, they come nowhere near infinity. In fact, a Googleplex is precisely as far from infinity as is the number 1.
Uh-oh. Let me get this on here. There I am. Anyway, guys, yeah, Google. You guys did really good getting that. That's very cool. Not a lot of people know that. And Nikki says, and then there's a Googleplex. Wow. Everybody's got their thinking caps on. Awesome. Mary, math was never my strong subject. Oh gosh, Mary, when you're dealing with numbers that big, right? It's just absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. And if you guys have never seen Carl Sagan's original Cosmos series, oh, I highly recommend it. It's so good. Something about his voice too. You can just, just make you feel relaxed. Almost like who's that painter? Who's the painter I'm thinking of with the nice strokes? Oh my gosh, I'm blanking out. You guys know the painter I'm thinking of. Bob Ross, that's who it is. All right. Oh, Larry. Anyway, let's get back in these comments. So we had 2 members join us today, Lance and Kelly. Yeah, Melissa, Bob Ross, right? I got it. Yeah, Cassie's been on a Bob Ross kick. She just at night when she's relaxing, she's playing her word game on her phone. She's got Bob Ross on the TV painting. I think he's on I think it's Netflix. It's either that or Netflix or Prime. Hey, Alfie boy. Hey, gang. Sorry I'm late. Just heading in the shower. Still resisting eating crap. I made carnivore muffins today, which is ground pork, bacon, and eggs. Delicious. Awesome, Alfie boy. Alfie boy, I was really hoping you'd join me on here. I know people would really dig meeting you. 27-year-old warrior. But I guess you gotta take a shower, right? Oh, what am I gonna eat today, guys? I think I'm gonna have I think it's a ground beef day. I actually made more chicken wings with no sauce, just salt. I made those last night so Cassie could have some for lunch. So I have a few of those, and then I think it's ground beef day. Jessica, I'm so late. Yes, you are, girl. What's up? Great to see you. Jessica, the link is out. Community post. Lance joined me and Kelly. We chatted for a few, had a great time. I'd love for everybody to meet you, Jessica. You got light of the world rocking, right? So if you're able to join me here, Jessica, it's on a community post for members. So Mary, you can join me too. Good morning from Minnesota. A little late. Come on, Mary, jump on screen with me. I'm doing great, Jessica. Me and Mr. Chin just chilling. I just ate a couple eggs and bacon, been prepping all morning and couldn't resist. Means you're hungry, right, Shelbo? Okay. All right, Jessica, you gonna fire it up? Jump on here? Cool beans. Cool beans. I dig it. Very cool. Yeah, oh, there she is. I don't have to go solo anymore. Me and Mr. Chin. All right, Jessica, here we go. Hey. Uh-oh. You might have to try again, Jessica. You were totally frozen. So maybe jump out and re-click the link. Shelba wasn't as good as Alfie, but yes, I was hungry. Laugh out loud. Simone, good evening from Germany. Awesome, Simone. Great to see you all the way from Germany. I've heard nothing but great things about that country, how nice it is to visit. All right, there she is. All right, let's see here. And
hi, here I am.
how are you doing today, miss?
I am doing good. I'm doing good. It's been a restful morning today, and yeah, just been playing with the kiddos. Baby's sleeping right now, so I've got a minute.
Well, very cool. It's funny. Your first, okay, it disappeared. Your first attempt was like frozen in backstage too. I'm like, so I saw two of you. I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
So
there was
how-
a lot of double sound, and I tried to back out, and it just completely took me off. So I was like, oh no, but it's
yeah.
okay.
Okay, cool. So how
Mhm.
is your new year going so far?
It's going pretty good. I've
No
been
drugs?
eating really good, really clean, staying to plan, and that's only by the grace of God.
Amen.
Um, but whenever I was in the hospital after my surgery, it really lit a fire in my on me to my convictions. I had to argue with a nurse to not take insulin. She kept on telling me, "Oh, your blood sugar is high," and she said that's normal, but we usually give insulin. And I said, "No, I do not want insulin. I do not want that in my body. Insulin causes me to be more inflamed. It's going to prolong my healing." And no, and then lo and behold, the next time I checked, it was normal. I'm like, just let me. I know my body.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, leave me alone.
If you, I mean, do you mind sharing what you had surgery for?
Yeah, so I had a hysterectomy and a pelvic floor prolapse reconstruction. So over the summer, I had a complete pelvic floor prolapse, and it completely halted me in the physical activity and everything.
Right.
And I went to go see all the doctors, and they were able to get me and to have the surgery before the end of the year. So that was a real blessing because the doctor told me it probably won't be until next year. So it's just God's been in it throughout it all.
Yeah. Yeah, he sure has. You got to lean on him, right?
Yeah.
I've been doing really well so far on my scripture reading. Yesterday, I did Proverbs 2.
Mhm.
It just started in Genesis in the beginning and went for about a half hour. But I mean, Proverbs 2 is so short. I don't know if
Mhm.
you remember, but it's very short.
It is.
So, yeah, you're not going to spend a half hour in there unless I grabbed a concordance and started looking up words and stuff. But
Mhm.
I was just chilling on my phone. So
Yeah. Yeah. We were reading through. We were on trying to catch up. We missed yesterday, so we're catching up today. We're doing the Bible in a year. So we read through Noah this morning, and then this afternoon we'll read more through Matthew.
nice. Yeah, I saw Carnivore Kips doing the same thing.
Hmm.
Yeah, he put out a video, and I was really good to hear. Which I talked to him briefly on New Year's, just wished him a happy New Year. But yeah, so far you're good. Are you gonna do the carnivore diet? Or are you doing ketovore for the New
I'm
Year?
still leaning more ketovore,
Yeah,
but I've cut out all of the extra fluff. So I'm doing carnivore with dairy, but I'm also including some vegetables like lettuce or tomatoes. Not anything that will cause bloating or gut pain or anything like that.
yeah, yeah. The one thing I'm definitely staying away from for a while. Well, I'm just eating general carnivore and
Mhm.
strict, but I'm definitely staying away from onions.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yeah, the last time I had sauteed onions, Cassie made that patty melt patty melt meatloaf, and oh my goodness,
Mhm.
I got a little gassy.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Broccoli is my downfall. Oh my gosh, I love to eat it, but it kills my stomach. And
Oh, really?
I had a little bit last night, and we went for a walk after. By the time we got home, I was done with the stomach pain. It was so bad.
Oh,
So
man. It's
told my
amazing.
husband, no more broccoli.
You're right. It's amazing how everybody's different, right? Every little
Yes.
thing affects us all differently. Chris said, I told my cardiologist I like my cholesterol and to leave it alone.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's during this whole health journey and everything, I've learned to better speak up for myself and to advocate for myself and to actually bring in receipts and knowledge of different studies to the doctors because I don't know if it's some of their mentality or how they were trained, but it's really hard to get a doctor to listen to you in my area.
Really? Well, I think that's in general everywhere. And then, I mean, to me, it's I don't know. Through my experience, I'm going to be having meeting my doctor on coming up here in a few days, and it's like I haven't had a family doctor, my own doctor, in years,
Yeah.
and I just hoping he's a cool guy because I've had so many doctors that think they're just very snooty. They think they're better than you, and I'll walk out of there. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
I'm very, very chill. Very friendly. I want to get to know
Yeah.
my doctor, and if
Yeah.
I don't get that vibe, I'll just walk out of there and schedule with somebody else. So I'm hoping I get a good guy. And I'm
Yeah.
going to tell him I eat carnivore, but basically, a lot of people have said, "Well, Larry, just tell him you eat a low carb diet."
Yeah.
He doesn't give you any crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time they're okay with keto. They just say eat low fat. It's still everything is with the low fat.
Right. Yeah. Liz says blessings. May you have a speedy recovery, Jessica.
Thank you.
And right on. Brian, hello, Larry and group. Hope you get feeling better soon, Jessica.
Yep. Thank
Yeah.
you.
And Karen says, I just finished a King James dramatized version of the Bible on the first. I started listening it in June. The Old Testament is the hardest to get through, but the Audible dramatized is amazing.
Ooh.
Very cool, Karen. And for any folks who really don't read the Bible, and you're not a born again Christian or anything like that, and you've been thinking about it, I highly recommend a series. It's a 10-part series called Bible. It's excellent. It's very true to Scripture, and it just gives you a like the Bible can be confusing, and if you're reading along with the Bible and you watch that series, we're visual learners, and it really cleared a lot of things up for me when I was a baby Christian. So, you ever seen that series, the Bible?
I watched some of it. One of the things that I did last year was called the Bible Recap. And it goes through the Bible in a year, but they take time more to explain things throughout the scripture.
Okay. A Bible recap. Okay. Very cool. Let's see. We got any Chris, doctors like the fearmonger, don't fall for it. Right? I want to prescribe you something, Chris.
Right. I try to give doctors sometimes the benefit of a doubt.
Right.
They're just doing what they're taught, and maybe they're also telling out of concern, kind of like how I would try to talk to somebody about Jesus. I'm telling them because I'm concerned for them and I love them. So maybe the doctor is just doing what they've always been taught, but at the same time, doctors also need to learn new things and be open to new things and possibly be open to those.
And I'm sure just, my first 10 minutes with this new doctor, I'll know, how his demeanor is he laid back? I'll figure it out pretty quick. I can read people pretty good. Mary says, I just started the Bible recap with Tara Lee Cobble. Okay.
Yep.
Is that like on Netflix or something, Jessica? Or
yeah, it's on the Bible app. It's on YouTube. It's easy to find.
Okay, the Bible recap. Okay, I'll remember that. Very cool. The Carnivore Chief channel is reading the Bible front to back on his channel once a week. Oh,
awesome.
Yeah, very cool, Brian. Awesome. All right. Well, Jessica, you ready for a trivia question?
Sure.
Are you a baseball fan?
No.
All right. I knew I would be using this one today. I gotta see if I got any more because I didn't make any new graphics. All right, we'll do this one. And there's a okay, here we go. All right. What was the only seafood on Carnivore Quest top 10 carnivore foods on a budget countdown video?
Oh my gosh. I've seen this video.
All right. Now, everybody, you can help Jessica out if you got a good mental clarity memory.
You
What was
can't
your-
see the comments.
Oh, you can? You should be able to.
I don't
Really?
want to accidentally back out.
Okay, no problem. I'll read it to you as they come in.
Was
Yeah.
it salmon?
I don't know.
I said salmon. My cat licked my face. So
Oh gosh, right? You're triggering. Let's see. Gigi says tuna with a question mark. And yeah, she threw out salmon too. I'm going to read it one more time. What was the only seafood on our top 10 carnivore foods on a budget countdown video? And anybody?
I'm going to say shrimp. Final answer.
Shrimp, final answer.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll pull up a few more here. We got cod from Lisa. Lisa says cod. Chris says sardines.
Oh.
Probably
that one. I didn't think about sardines. I hate sardines.
Kel, she's a long-time subscriber.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, she says sardines. Brian says sardines.
Okay.
Shellbell says tuna. So you want to give your final answer now that you've had some help?
Well, I don't want to cheat.
Oh no, that's the point. The audience helps.
All right, I'll go and go with shrimp. I'll stick to my answer.
Shrimp. All right. Well, and the answer is a video answer. So let me pull it up. I'm so slick. Here we go. Well, let's see where it is. Oh no, I lost it. Okay, here it is.
Oh, no.
Here it is.
That's available to anyone and very easy on your wallet.
All right.
I did.
Well,
Oh man, I blew it. Darn it.
Number 9, sardines. A
Sardines.
budget carnivore conversation usually wouldn't include fish, as it is generally expensive for most people. Sardines are a great option if you are looking for a power punch of vitamins and minerals.
I remember this
such
video.
as vitamin
There
B12,
you
selenium, calcium, and
I
omega.
All right.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead.
thought Lance and Aaron would appreciate that. You know, they're doing their sardine fest.
Mm-hmm. So whenever I very first got into carnivore, I tried to do sardines. I tried to air fry them, tried to eat them with olive oil or mustard. I tried to tune it into like a tuna salad type thing. I can't.
Couldn't do
I
it,
tried.
right?
Nope.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while since I've had them. It's funny, it's crazy, but back when I drank a lot, I used to eat sardines with hot sauce. I don't know why I ate that when I would drink beer.
Yeah.
It's insane. And I do want to say, Pambo, I saw you backstage, but it says your device is not connected. So I haven't been ignoring you. I just can't see you, and there was some kind of glitch, Pambo. So I just wanted to let you know. But all right. Well, Jessica, I am so thankful you jumped on here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh man, it's my pleasure. You always
So,
brighten up my day.
I wanted to ask you, what is one of your goals for this year?
Oh, well, my main goal, I mean, was to read the Bible every single day. That was my New Year's resolution.
Mm-hmm.
But my goal is to get rid of Mr. Chin.
Mm-hmm.
That is my goal. And man, I'm not going to give up.
No.
I said earlier in the stream, I don't think you were here yet. One of the best things I did was shave my beard.
Mm-hmm.
You want to talk about motivation? Because every day I get up and I'm like, oh my gosh, what happened to you, dude? So yeah, I'm definitely getting rid of Mr. Chin and read the Bible every day.
I totally understand. I would love to get rid of this as well.
Well, no, you don't. You barely have one. Give me a break.
my gosh, it's still there. It's gotten a lot better, and I actually am starting to get more definition in my neck now. So I take it as a win-win. So
Absolutely. I remember Cassie, her collarbone started showing and she was so excited, you know?
mhm, it
Yeah,
is. It's
sure.
exciting.
All right,
All
sweetheart.
right.
Well, you have a great day,
All
okay?
right.
You and the family, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Ah, man, so cool to hang out with some of you. I really dig that. All right, so we had 3 members join us today. I wish I liked seafood. I just can't eat any of it, not even tuna fish. Really, Tammy with an eye? I had to search to find it. That's funny. Amber, hey y'all. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Out shopping with the hubs. I'll catch the replay. All right, you guys. Well, oh, we got Sally, a newbie here, looking for some direction in how to start. Sally, we have a lot of people just starting right here in this morning meeting. Welcome. We do this meeting every 5 days a week, Wednesday through Sunday. I don't do them on Monday and Tuesday. 11:55 a.m. Eastern. You're more than welcome to stop by every single day. And you have any questions, you fire away, and I will answer them. Or our wonderful Carnivore Quest warrior. Everybody is a warrior here in the chat, so we will definitely help you out. But looking for some direction, how to start. It is pretty simple, Sally. The carnivore diet, or as I'm calling it this month, the brutal diet, is it so simple. You just eat animal products. Any meat you can think of, you can have it. Some people eat a little cheese, have a little dairy, and some people enjoy coffee if you're a coffee drinker. But that's pretty much it. Anything that comes from animals, you can eat it. You got to stay away from all sugar and carbs. And that's very simple, right? It's a restrictive diet, but it's not easy. You'll find like after a week, you'll really start, well, maybe not even a week. After just a couple of days, you'll start craving bread, pasta, all the stuff we normally enjoy. So really, really, really good to meet you, Sally. We're about to end the stream, and I'm glad you stopped by. First time here. Yeah, Shelbo says, Sally, welcome. You were in the right place. Absolutely. Leah, I also went through the same thing with sardines. It absolutely works for dropping a few pounds, but I can't tolerate them. Well, Lance has been trying to get me to do a sardine fast. I'm probably going to do one this month. Probably do one for 3 or 4 days. Sally, I've watched you before, and we have been very inspired, but I guess I never got inspired enough. Laugh out loud. I'm just kidding. Well, Sally, glad you're here now. And I messed up in 2025, Sally. I gained a bunch of weight back, and brutal. That's why I'm calling it the brutal diet. Sorry, I joke around a lot. Oh, don't be sorry for that, girl. You're in the right place if you have a good sense of humor. We lose a lot of subscribers every time I put a little fart noise in a video or just have some fun. We always lose some people. Jessica, the hardest thing is just starting. Just cut out all the ultra processed foods. Eat meat, poultry, seafood, pork, eggs, and dairy. Boom. Thank you for taking the time to talk to me. Absolutely. Sally, I usually try and get to everybody here in the morning meetings. And really, really nice to meet you. Shelbell says, Sally, the first focus on on 30 days clean eating, it will get easier. My doctor says if I could lose my leg, the doctor says I could lose my leg if I don't get on the ball. I need 100 grams of protein a day. Well, that's definitely time to start, right? Absolutely. All right, you guys. Well, we went an hour and 5 minutes. I had a great time. I hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Tomorrow's stream might not be as long. I forgot we are celebrating our Christmas. It's a little late, right? But our kids are all getting together to celebrate our Christmas because everybody went to everybody else's house on Christmas and Cassie had to work. So January 5th, we're celebrating our Christmas. And yeah, I might have to cut the meeting a little short, but we will be here 11:55 a.m. Me and Mr. Chin. I love you guys. Have a great day. And those of you who joined me, I had a blast. Thank you so much. See you guys.